Hello, everyone, and welcome to this live broadcast on the Energized Empowered Professional Women Summit. It is a summit to help women get through burnout, to start to have a way and a system, and just a feeling of knowing where to go, how to get your life back on track again. We've been so overwhelmed and exhausted. I've you know Hi, I'm Vanessa Pollard, and just want to introduce myself. I was a scientist for 25 years, and I loved my job so much. And I basically worked myself to burnout. Um, I had a beautiful, supportive environment, had a wonderful boss. It was the best job. I really loved it. But I had this drive to keep working because I just wanted to please people. I just wanted to be the best. And there's nothing wrong with that. But the way I went about it and my mindset and everything about it it just led to burnout. And what happened in the end was I had to give up my job because I just could not, move forward with working like this anymore. And I then had a call from a friend of mine she's a scientist as well, and she just went, Vanessa, I haven't been able to work for 6 months. And I went, why? And she's like, because I was in burnout, and I am still in burnout, and I don't know what to do, and it's taking so long. I just feel like nothing's working for me at the moment. And so then I decided, hey, I'm going to reach out to all these amazing people in burnout, these experts from all over the world, and those who are free to join in what I would call a summit or a whole host of interviews, is to share their life experiences, because a lot of them have been in burnout, and some of them almost have been hospitalized, and and they're going to share, what it meant to them, what it resulted in, and their search for how am I going to get my life back on track. And then when they started to get their life back on track, they began to ask these questions of how can I then serve other women who are in this situation. And so these women are here now with us in this summit on burnout. And it's going to be televised live, but the most exciting part about it is there will be recordings of it, because there's going to be so many of us that you will want to really listen to this at your own pace and in your own time. And each of these speakers brings such richness of their wisdom to everybody that I thought, well, let's do the recording so that everybody can listen to it multiple times and really invest in it. So I really want to share with you who the speakers are, and just speak briefly on what they will be presenting on. Obviously, this is a live interviews, so things will kind of move and shift, but that's okay, because that's part of the joy of life, and part of being as a circle of women, just supporting each other and listening to each other. I think that's really important, and what is. So let me share screen. I think I've got oh, that's okay. But let me share screen. Sorry, I'm just I have okay. Share screen. No, I have no idea how to share screen. That's okay. I will keep going on this. So in as part of our speakers, we have Dr. Jenny Brockes, and she had burnout as a physician, and she's going to start talking. She's very passionate about communicating things within the workplace, within how can we help each other to prevent burnout, and also to help each other in the workplace. So that's communications going to come in. Dr. Ella Manga, she's one of the biggest breathwork breathwork people in the world, and she really concentrates on breathwork and how you can release that energy and to bring that energy back into you, as because we're so burnt out, and we just to get that connection back to yourself. Lisa McNett, she's also she's the founder of One Breath Institute, and she will bring in the elements of taking it slow, one step by one step, and also using different forms of embodiment, breath work, and just a holistic picture as well. Dr. Sandra Lewis, she'll be talking. She's be talking about how qigong and yoga nidra and everything just really helped her, as she's an academic, and it's been really important for her to have those parts in her life. And now she's helping others. Dr. Fiona Ankelman, she is one of the top burnout coaches in the world too, and she is talking about coming back to your heart. How do you connect to it? She had burnout as a physician, and empathy burnout, they call it. We'll be talking to Patricia, who will be talking about nutrition. How are we going to support ourselves? Why is that so important? And then we got Dr. Christopher Z, and she'll be talking about her story, about how she was burnt out, and how her integrated way of looking at things, and how the tools that she mentions and sharing will be really key in burnout recovery, burnout healing. Neelu Kaur will be talking about her book on how different cultures, and particularly Southeast Asian women, how do we move in this world, how to reconcile both our culture and who we are in the Western world. Anna Choi will be talking about energy medicine, how you get 10 times more energy back just by understanding how your body works, how the energy systems in our body works. And Sally Clark, she's an author, speaker, and she helps again a lot of communities and business communities to bring that sort of value of that communication about burnout, what it is, how we're going to prevent it, how we're going to just have that conversations that are so important in our workplace. She's an amazing author. Devon, we're talking about feminine shame. How is that playing a part in burnout? Kelly Swingler, she is also talking about corporate, how to lead from the core. She went through an incredible burnout experience as one of the top female executives in the world, and how that's changed her life as well. Dr. Sarah McKay, a neuroscientist, and she'll be talking about the neurobiology of the brain, so that we understand how all of this links up together. And me being a scientist, I'm a science nerd, so that's kind of cool for me. Dr. Tommy Mitchell, she works also a lot with corporate, but also she talks about cultural shame, about trauma of how we were brought up as children, what were the stories we were told, and then that kind of ends up to be, us being a certain type of personality as we work in order to gain recognition, and all those sort of important things about trauma that we need to talk about. And Liza Collins should be talking about integrative medicine, how that's really important in helping with burnout, in helping prevent burnout, helping to heal burnout. Dr. Tammy Berry, she also works, she's a MD, and she works a lot with reprogramming the neurosystem. And importantly, she has a really strong and beautiful story about addiction, and that really hits home for me as well. And also Ruby May, she'll be talking about cycles, how we are as people, how our human bodies, how our whole environment's about cycles. We have winter, spring, autumn, and how each part of those cycles are really important, how we honor them and how we haven't honored them, especially as women. We have different cycles in our bodies, and that we choose to cut them off and disregard them or judge them, instead of really sort of going with them, to be really accepting, to be loving towards ourselves. And all of these, our speakers are so amazing. I could go on for hours, but I won't. But just to sort of let you know that these are who we are. We are a net of women wanting to support other women and even men in healing and burnout recovery and burnout prevention. This is all important as we as a community come together and to support each other, to listen and to connect and to feel into that moment. So I thank you very much for listening. I'm so excited for this summit that will be beginning on the 3rd, on the 6th to the 10th of March. I'm so excited. And if you are in the US, it will probably begin on the 5th of March for you, which is a Sunday evening. It's all you register here. So I'm just gonna have this there. Register here at the on this link, and what we'll do is we'll send you the links to the websites that has all the speaker schedules, all the speakers' bios, and we'll be bringing in bonuses from all the speakers so that you can connect with them. You can connect with them through their websites, through their work, so that if they do really connect with you, then please do show them the love. Show them the love that I shouldn't love that of all the effort and the love that they are giving to you. So this is extreme. It is an awesome extreme and energy exchange, and also we have a Facebook group that is connected with this summit, and this group is there so that if you feel that you need to share or just listen in and to ask questions and to be supported, it is there for you. You don't have to be in the group, but in this group, what I'll be doing is giving free breath work during the week of the summit, and you can and that's live, so you can turn up and just be nourished, be supported, and really help to bring yourself to have that clarity and about where you want to go, how you're going to get your life back on track again, or even if it's not you, to help and understand someone else who is going through the same, who is going through burnout, who is going through stress. So thanks for listening. Really, really appreciate your time in this. I really connect with you, and I'm completely excited to see you at the summit. So down at the below, there's a registration link. Please type it in. Put your details down, and we'll send everything into your inbox so that you know exactly what to do and when to turn up. So much love, and we'll see you at the summit. Thank you.